Hello everybody, welcome back to Planetbase here at Night Ghost 49. We are doing some big old expansions here on the base. And I think it'd be good to start these episodes by looking at the milestones. A couple people asked while I was streaming about these as well, and I realized I don't show them off at all. So let's go and look at milestones. Currently working on getting a population of 100 and building or purchasing 10 robots. Robots are going to be very central to what we're doing, because I think they're even better. Holy crap! They're even better than having people here because they'll do all the work for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at our grid, see what we've got going on here. We can have a lot more people. I believe I need to turn the colonists back on. Let's go ahead and do like, let's see, 30, 40. No, look, stop it. I don't like the way this works. It's kind of weird. Let's see, 30, 30, and 30, and then 10% guards. Because right now, we currently have 24 workers, 22 biologists, 20 engineers, only 3 medics, which is actually kind of low, to be completely honest with you, and 3 guards. We can do some pretty serious expansion, actually. So I've got speed all the way up. We can have a lot more citizens coming in. We need to constantly monitor kind of what their debuffs are. Right now, they're pretty sad. Their morale is really low, so we're going to go ahead. We've got 35 plastics. We're just going to build a bunch of these monitors so that when they're in here eating, that they'll actually be happy. And then I think, what do we have here? Oh, the multi-dome is being built right now. All right, looks like we've got a couple engineers. That's good. We're going to need those guys to start building more robots. So once the multi-dome is finished, we'll be able to get them even more entertainment. I'm a little concerned about how much sleeping facilities we have, how many places we have for them to actually go to bed. Looks like those are full. These guys are getting the happiness debuff as well. Trade ship, what do they have? Let's see, ores and starch. Let's go ahead and dismiss those guys. We don't need them. Now, how many robots do we currently have? I thought we had the patterns to make that. We have 3 driller robots, 6 carry robots. Let's go ahead and find those. Here we go, robot facility. Right now we're making driller bots. I want to make carrier bots at the same time as well. So we're going to do another bot workshop. In fact, we're going to do 2 because I think it's really important for us to really get that cranking and going. Do we have, this is the factory. We're making arms, which is good. Semiconductors, and we've got spare parts. Right now that's okay. That's going to be good for a little bit, but we're going to need to upgrade that very soon. Let's go ahead and take a look in this canteen. This place, everybody's pretty bummed out here as well. We'll just go ahead and put in a few more TVs just to kind of offset their morale. They can see the planet news. You know what? We should basically just think of it as like a bar and grill, right? Let's get a couple more hamster wheels rocking and rolling here. Okay, there's our hamster wheels. I was gonna say we had another one. This is gonna be a little bit bigger. Now, I think I need more ores. And plastics are doing okay because we've got enough starch. Food looks like we're doing all right with that production. I think what we need driller bots and carrier bots. We need driller bots a little bit more because I want them to start working a lot more of the mines. Now we do have an airlock right here. I built this here for a reason. Oh crap, look at the power. The power situation is so bad. Oh snap. Okay. All right, let's try to be proactive about that a little bit more. Let's go ahead and build ourselves. It's midway through the day, isn't it? Let's do... Oh, gosh, I'm not going to have enough to do like the big turbine that I really want to do. Okay. Crap. Well, we are filling these up extremely quickly. If you look, they're going up really, really fast. So I think the lack of turbine movement was what was hurting us a bit. But I think we can't just let that stand. Like we need to, we really need to work on that a little bit more. I think we need more actual collectors, though, like the power collectors. Oh, we don't need this. Get out of here. To actually get more of it during the day. We can handle that. So let's go ahead and get ourselves another collector right here. I don't really want to connect to this, honestly. I want to use that to actually connect out areas where people can walk through. So there we go. That'll take us 5 metal. We do have 5 metal. Wind is looking really good. See, right now, we're missing out on a ton of power already. Since we're already maxed, the turbines are going. The solar panels are working at peak efficiency, but we weren't actually getting anything else in. So that was kind of a problem. Alright, we've got some more engineers. It looks like that's a guard. Let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers. 5, 3. I'm going to stop bringing in guards. I can bring in a lot more people. But let's go ahead, back off the guards. We'll do... Should we get more workers? More engineers? I don't know. I think we're doing okay. We're probably going to need more sleeping facilities, and let's go ahead and check on our water. Water's looking good. We've got some damaged robots going left and right. The more engineers that we have, the better off we're going to be for keeping those guys up and running like they should. More carrier bots are going to help in situations like this. Look how fast they are. That's why I'm kind of a... I'm a Robo advocate, apparently. We do have a lot of plastics kind of going around, which is good. We could probably sell those. I could do more meal makers to help us actually catch up with that, because right now we're a little behind on the meal makers. So let's go ahead and make one. And what else? I think I need to do like a dorm around here. So, because I want people working this area too, I'd like to build another robot facility. It looks like we need a few more biologists in this area. So why don't we go ahead and hit the dome, and there's the dorm. Can I fit this anywhere? I was hoping to just like nestle it in here, because you can only have like one connection with the dorms, and I really don't want to waste it, to be completely honest. But I want the bigger size. There's a dorm, so that's a dead end. I really don't want that going on. Oh! Let's do this. Perfect. Alright, there we go. What's this guy have to sell? More ore and more starches. I'm just going to go and dismiss him for now. So we've got another power collector. And look, that's already full. That's fantastic. So that definitely is going to help quite a bit. But I think we've got a lot of new guys coming in here. Workers and everybody. I think we need ourselves another mine, and we need to really start cranking out the raw resources. So why don't I make the connection here to the dorm, since you can't really connect anything else to it. And all in all, we're really just cranking away at doing a lot of stuff. The treadmills are being used. Morale's actually looking quite well. I think part of the problem is we've got a lot of resources here and nowhere for them to go, because all of our storage is back down this way. So I'm going to go ahead and build another storage facility as well. Now let's make a huge one. 7? Oh snap, that's actually going to be quite a bit. Did we finish? We haven't finished the dorm, and we haven't finished the mine. Let's give it a second. I think I want to do a storage facility here. I don't need to make it 7. No, we don't need to make it 7. We'll make it 4. Yeah, we'll make it 4. And we'll connect it to the oxygen, so we can probably build connections off of here and do a lot more stuff out this way. As you notice, I don't have any protection from meteors. That's something I do want to address eventually. Looks like, was that another... That was a worker? Interesting. Okay, we're using up quite a bit of power at night, but we do have that large collector here that's doing quite well. Let's go ahead and look at the numbers. We're at 84 people. We can currently have 109. I would like to get a little bit more going. Let's go ahead and pause the colonists coming in. I'd like to get a little bit more production going before we bring more people in. One thing I want to expand on is labs. We have a lot of these herbal medicines, but not a lot of actual medical supplies, and they actually sell very, very well. So I think it would be a good idea to build those. But I'm stretched a little thin. I've got my connection here. The dorm needs to be finished. The mine needs to be... Well, the mine just needs to be built, which it looks like we've got an engineer doing that, and that's fantastic. We're going to start working that as well. Got a trade shipment here. Maybe we can get ourselves some more technology. So they're just selling foods, alcohol. We don't need any of this stuff, honestly. We could sell a couple plastics. Let's see. And one food? Alright, fine. We'll just do a little bit of trading, I guess. But see, like, we've got a medic here working this. We've got another medic that could be working over here because we've got full supplies. So, you know, next time we get colonists, we may want to get some more medics to start cranking out med supplies, because they sell for a ton. They're like worth 25 a piece. So we're getting some good wind at night, and our batteries are doing okay. We've drained 3, that really small one that we started with, 2 of the large ones, and then this one is just slowly draining. So if we have wind, we're doing fine. But then we also have these 2 here. So I feel like our power situation isn't half bad, and we might actually just be able to make another collector instead of actually doing another producer, because the collectors don't require... Oh, crap. Everybody go inside. the collectors don't require any kind of maintenance from parts, and that's the benefit. That's the benefit of not doing like another windmill or whatever. You don't have to worry about that. So the yellow alert makes everybody come inside. And they won't go outside during the sandstorm. Now, we don't have solar power. It's a bit of an issue. As you can see, we're still generating power because we have so many turbines, but we're generating it very slowly as compared to our solar panels. Our solar panels do really, really well because we've got this ginormous, massive one here that we purchased the plans for. Honestly, if we built another one of these, we'd be sitting really, really well. Let's see, we've got 3 mines working right now. For some reason, I have a feeling this... I'm getting our worlds mixed up here because I have a stream version, but no, this is good. This is the NG49 one. We're fine. I just had a momentary lapse of like, is this the right one? So we could actually make a bit more plastics here. So I definitely want to do a storage facility right here. I'd like to do a robot facility and then a processing plant as well, and then probably a factory. I want to beef up the production quite a bit. Let's go ahead and look at our control station. Where's the control station? Not here. Because we were able to tell everybody to go inside, which means we have a control station. Hello, where'd you go? How did I do that? How did I put him in yellow alert? Oh, it's right here. Control center, excuse me. So right now we have the security console, which helps manage the guards. Now I've got a lot of plastic, so we might as well go ahead and build some things that we're going to need. This does take a little bit of metal, so I think I'll only do 1. But that's going to allow us to actually run the telescopes. And once we get those live, we can have a laser to protect our colony against meteors. So we've run out of spares. Again, this is what I'm talking about. Let's see, does this take metal as well? I think once I finish this weapon, I'm going to be done. I'm going to turn off the arms. I don't think we need those right now. So the dorm was finished. We need the connection to be finished so people can go in there, and then I will put some beds down as well. Trade ship, what do you have? Massive storage patent. That would be really good to have. I don't have a lot of resources to sell, and that he's going to get massive commission on that. No, thank you. Can I get both of these bots? It's going to help. There's a carrier bot and a driller bot. We've got a lot of food, so why don't we go ahead and just sell a little bit of that. Perfect. And then 6 supplies. Like I said, I want to build I need to build a lab too. I got to be careful. But we'll be fine. So 255, we're still not quite there. What if I just had it as a driller bot? That actually does help. Perfect. All right, 1 driller bot, a lot of med supplies, a little bit of food. We'll get that out of here, so we're going to get more ore rocking and rolling. So there's no O2 in the dorm because it's not connected, but we do have an engineer coming in here to finish off that connection right now. Let's go ahead and start putting in some beds. So we just expanded pretty heavily. Now I did build the other dorms. I'll show you what I mean. I was playing around with it and I built the cabins. And the only difference in the cabins is that it's single beds, so they're not as cramped and their morale doesn't go down as low. Look at our power situation right now. Because we went through the night and we had a little bit of wind, we were perfectly fine. So that's interesting that it's good to see that we're collecting quite a bit of power. Now water is a bit of an issue since we're bringing in so many people. Let's go ahead and prioritize making a water collector. We'll do it as level 2. Let's see, can we have this? I like to sneak these things in on stuff like, okay, like this airlock. You can't do anything where people live. There's no connection to where people can go through, and there's oxygen. So I like to have stuff connected to here to kind of use up that one connection. So this large storage is going to be used up pretty quickly by taking all these bad boys out. Let's go ahead and take a look. I've got 4 carrier bots, 4 driller bots, and I think I want to continue that production. Except, let's do 2 of these for carrier bots and 1 for driller bots. I don't have enough engineers working this. Oh no, I don't have enough semiconductors. Semiconductors, spare parts, the whole 9 yards. Let's go ahead and build ourselves. Let's see. Process goods from basic resources. That's the processing plant, which we need as well. But let's go ahead and build a factory. Yeah, let's connect it to the oxygen. Perfect. And then I'll do a processing plant, and we need to do a lab. Basically, there's a lot of things that we can build. So let's go ahead and do a processing plant, a level 2. This is going to use up quite a bit of our supplies. Oh, robotinization reached. So we reached a milestone in this episode. That's freaking awesome. And I think we're actually really close to getting the century milestone as well. Robotization will improve the efficiency of your colony. I completely agree. I've kind of played around with it. It's pretty amazing. Let's go ahead and take a look at milestones. Yep, 100. We are at 84 people. I think we could get that pretty quickly, to be completely honest. But I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Thanks everybody for joining. Definitely leave a comment, like, favorite. Don't forget to subscribe to see more videos here on Night Ghost 49. Hopefully you guys are liking the improvements in the thumbnails. 9-, one of our moderators, is actually doing that, so I got to give a shout out to him. Check out his stuff on DeviantArt. He's going to start uploading things there too. So thanks everybody for joining, and I will see you guys next time. Later.